Going. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe on Twitch. I'm also trying to figure out Kick and YouTube and figure out what I need to do for those to stand out a little better. But anyways, here's our Ragnarok online content. Like, it's gonna be a busy December for me. We just had a birthday. Now we're gonna having a child's birth, and then we're also going to be having, obviously, hopefully in time for Christmas and New Year's. So it's going to be a jam-packed month. All right. So here we go. Limited package. I don't know. I don't like game companies doing this, but it is Ragnarok Online, where I unfortunately love the music in the game, the grinding, the item finding, selling, reselling, finding the stuff you need to upgrade your gears, etc. Once you get the millions and millions of zenny. But anyways, until further ado, we're going to be reviewing these just from the 3rd through the 4th here. Let's go ahead and get to the first one. Alright. Limited flash sale. I don't like this stuff, but hey, it is what it is, right? Costume, selection 1. Mileage coins, vines, 100 vines. And here's selection 2, doubled the coins because doubled the cost. Power boosters, force boosters, but no vines, for 1,200, and you get 2 of those. Is that what it's saying? Okay, I'm not a big fan of these, because it's like impulse buying. Oh, I need to use all these speed boosters, and then it's like a crack cocaine addiction, and then you're broke, and you have to take some extra shifts or whatever to make it up. So I'm not too infused with some of this. Right. I think your money is probably going to be... Well, let's look at this big bad boy. 12 costume eggs. 1 costume guaranteed to be Autumn Full Moon, if you like that. 12 keys. OCP exchange tokens. That could be decent. But that is a lot of KP. And 12 overseas care package 77, right? And let's do this, right? Can I get to the cash shop? Alright. And I think this might be my way going forward for doing this, just to... Okay, so we could get here. OCP is 300, so that's kind of like a 3K hit, right? Because we do get that 12 to 1, I think. But depends on how you want to call it. 3,600, right? That would be half of it, right? That would be half. Then that's 3,600. That's about right where that would be. That's kind of decent. Okay, some neat costumes. I kind of like this one. That's kind of cute for girls. Another cute girl costume. Cute girl here. A neat effect. A nightmare chains. I don't know how many girls are playing this. I kind of like that for the Mad Bunny vibes. But I'm disappointed they haven't really made something good with Mad Bunnies, right? To keep it competitive for people that aren't paying to win. And then again, similar if you like that OCP and costumes of that specific thing, go for it. Um, Depending on what of this that you like. I'm kind of speaking through this. If y'all mad at me, we're speaking through costume stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not that girly. I'm just a guy. I'm just me looking at this and like Man Box. That's crap. This is crap to me. And like I'm calling this crap, right? Some people look at this as like, oh, this is good. I like this. But to me, it's kind of crappy. But anyways, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not a big fan of these events like that. Impulse buying, I'm never going to be a fan of. I think this is the server instability compensation. We're sorry for recent server instability. May have affected your gameplay experience as you should be if it's impacting. Token of our apology and appreciation for our patience. Activated 1.5 times XP and drops plus 75% on all servers until Sunday, November 9th. Which this is a little late. 1 day. A day and a half, depending on what time zone. Yeah, you got some time. About 2 days worth, probably. Also, players that logged in during that time period, October 30th to November 4th, get this compensation below. 5 days of VIP and 30 Battle Pass level ticket. Battle Pass. I don't like that. This might make me quit Ragnarok. Like I'm just turned off of Battle Pass bullshit. That's not a good way to go, right? Premium pay to win, right? And then pay some more to win, right? I don't quite like that. And that is just my opinion. And this has come from someone who, by the way, you can tell right here, save the key. Look at all these. Most of this is a lot of this is OCPs, right? Again, 300 plus battle manuals, a ton of VIPs, more VIPs. Like, as you can see, I do a ton. And look, I'm about putting my money where my mouth is, right? More battle manuals, more HE bubble gums. Can you take a hint that this is coming from someone who kind of supports their ass in a lot of shit in the past, right? Like, I'm just doing this not to show off, not to brag, but So someone watching this is like, give me like, oh yeah, that's where he's coming from. Okay, cool. He gets it. He's played this. He's done this, and unfortunately, I kind of feel like I have to because every time I'm on Twitter, I'm mentioning something on Path of Exile, like, hey, there was a shadow nerf here, guys. You get all the butthurt people that want to call it not a shadow nerf. No, this was put out like, no, 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 that's definitely a shadow nerf. But because they want to be right all the time, and it's unfortunate that you cannot just be you, do you, try to treat people well as you can. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep on trying to treat people well. Hopefully, people are doing well, being well, and treating others well. How do I feel about this? I feel like this is a good gesture. I just don't mind me getting, but I'm just a little triggered about past stuff. But maybe I need to just see what it is. Oh, and here we go. Alright, Cramps. Narrate Dark Priest, I don't know. Lowly Rory, Anolian. Lowlies can be weird ranges. And then Knocker Skullgold, that could be a pretty decent up to 150 level grind. But, and then, again, cool steampunk egg. That could be good. OCP 77. I think I have that. Let's costume mileage exchange, spend promotion. October spend, daily login for November. Which is kind of, I mean, new enchantable costumes. Cool. You can enchant these if you have them. Congratulations. Vine, all related packages will these items will remain tradable. Okay. Okay. So Promptera Night Market, I couldn't get into it, but Monster Spotlight. I'm not gonna do this time, but I think this is just new areas, map drop rates, and then 10 get 2 bundles are coming back, which they pretty much usually have them, to be honest. Time change and the other maintenance. Let's go ahead. Okay, Grey Wolf. Okay, well, I'm not gonna go over this, because a lot of this stuff is just crap. That's, yeah, I don't know. To me, this is not that good. Unlock your battle pass, right? Your battle pass levels, right? Basic pass. Battle pass fairy. This is like their anniversary thing. 200 monsters of any kinds. 2 million base, right? 100 of the type of these monsters gets you 5 times tokens. And 15 XP, right? And then you have to be premium. And you basically get about 10 times. But think about this. You can complete 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4 times this? Or is it... Ah, okay. So one randomly. So I'm still trying to figure out what are the battle pass rewards, right? Alright, so you have pools of this, account bound. Sealed high refined cert, blacksmith's blessing. I don't know these material boxes, but I know BSB is pretty decent. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I like this artwork. Cool blue hair, blonde, emo girl. Alright, so maybe I have to figure some of this out. Hunting area. Level 200 or higher. Entry is not allowed. Players can enter once a day for free up to so you can go in the hunting area once a day for free. Three maps. Okay. So maybe I need to up my game and like do this on my blacksmith, right? Belgund. Okay, crystallized shard used for crafting and enchanting. Helmet, HP, MP. I have better, unfortunately, because I am paid to win, kind of. EXP from monsters, 10%? This is actually pretty good. You can get 13 or higher. You can get a lot of attack power out of it. EXP and drops under a premium buff. I'm not gonna lie, that could be decent, right? But I'm looking for where costume stuff with XP. Maybe you have to craft it. Here's enchantment. Glacier Core, 300 Battle Pass tokens. Premium Shop level 200. Material Selection Box. Meteorite Selection Box. Isgard Refined Hammer. And BSB 50. Okay. Consumes 20 Blacksmith Blessings. To increase refinement by +1 and only be used on equipment between +7 and +12. That's a lot of... that's a lot of... Okay, there's your BSB funnel, right? Ouch. Alright. So that's that. I don't know. Like, it's character bound, right? And here's the thing. It's not account bound. It's character bound, right? Which, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get this and let's see. So obviously we know the premium battle pass. Like, I'm not trying to go on to rant or tirade or parade on how shitty this might feel. But let's see. Is it Prontera? I'm hoping it's Prontera. Well, I mean, I just want to see how good or bad this is. I don't like it. I don't like battle passes overall. Reset artifact. It must be that memorial dungeon. And I don't like that, right? A cool event would be like, hey, go ahead. Alright, here's basic battle pass. There's a premium starter box. Let's see. Battle Pass box, token times 10. Kafra buff, 7 days. I don't know what that's for. Premium, 10 days premium. Booster times 15. Alright. Kind of get the feel for this. Now let's see this one, right? And a whole lot less. You get a little bit of goods, but I mean, let's see. Man. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how much this is going to cost me, right? Where can you buy it? I'm gonna have to. I don't know where to buy it. Battle Pass upgrade bundle, right? Back to here. Upgrade core is 1K. Upgrade bundle is 2,500, right? Now, I don't know what's the difference. You only upgrade once. For example, if you upgrade... Okay, so either of them upgrades you. Just how much KP do you want to sacrifice, right? Now, let's talk this through again, right? Like, you're probably getting most of these events, Agi Blessing Scrolls. And then some ores and stuff, materials. Um, Pretty consistently. And remember, this is per character. That's the shitty part, right? This is something I really don't like. Overall, okay, night market and okay, so I officially don't like this because it's 1,000 and 2,500, and I'm searching for battle pass, but it's not showing me yet. That's your other fuck up there, right? So it is what it is. If you have a main you want it on, knock yourselves out, but that's account bound. But this is account bound. But these are character bound. So I don't quite agree with that system, right? But this does give you, if you need it, right, 10 days prescription, right? Oh. So it gives you this, for that, so that's 600, right? And that's pretty good. Plus it gives you, so 250, so that's 850 right there, right? And then all this, you think it's worth that? I don't quite think so. So is there brutal, right? Or their scam on you? Um, I don't advise doing this, and I'm just going to move on. This is kind of good. I'm just leave it at basic. Um, and it is what it is. Let's go ahead and move on. Event. Here's cute pets. Oh wait. Okay, so I need to actually do this. Costume lower, require level 1. What is this? It's a costume and lower, right? That gives you attack, magic attack, more damage, XP for monsters and drop rate, 3515. Hello? 80. Oh, I have to get this done. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing this in a bit. Okay, so I kind of like that. Let's go through. Monster, start. Carrots, green herbs, red herbs. There might be a better detailed guide on some of this stuff, but basically only interested in that costume that has XP. Um, Sweets, food, dolls, event special melody card. Eggs. Um, but I'm mainly just going to do this for the event item. Bunch of pets, Baphomet. Good for Flea. SP, range fizz damage. Mistress, okay, I like that. Physical damage to normal monsters plus 7%. Kind of cool. Okay, let's do this. To the next one. Spin promotion. Remember, 6,000 KP, 12K KP, 24K KP, so about $200, I think. If I'm thinking correctly. For $200, you get all of this stuff for free, right? Save to 12 combo search for armor and weapon. 30 one day VIP. 40 keys. This stuff right here that I don't know how to use just yet. 350 BSB. Anilam necklace, panda footprints, costumes, HE bubblegum 200. That's why they're dirt cheap in market. Enchant boxes, 20 more, so 50 days. This is why I suggest to people, if you're gonna whale, you want to whale, pick a month, pick whatever costumes you really, really love that month. Do it, do whatever. Another 30 keys, ton of this. Love and hatred rings. Battle Pass ticket 300. 20th anniversary costume wings. Okay, more enchants, and this is for 6K, about 50 bucks, I think. Nebula pendant. But let's see. And true gangster scarf. Can we see? And then of course the lottery. Go big or go home kind of deals. That's neat for some people, but I don't quite. That's good for girls. Blue footprints. Okay, this is more of what I like here. Item drop rate 15%. Attack, magic attack. Basic stats. Greed. Overcharge. Level 10, right? All trait stats plus 20. Physical magic will damage against all sides by 30%. Reduce cooldowns 20%. When under premium buff, 25% more XP in item drop rate, and that's in left. Right? Requires level 100, right? So that's 25 and 25 there. That's a big thing I care about, right? But the problem is, right? This is accessory left. And here's the problem, right? 20, 20, and that's 40 plus 20. So that's 40, 20 versus 25, 25. It is what it is. If you need it, do it. I'm rocking with this right now. It's pretty good. And then again, this is Battle Pass crap, and I have to go to the hunting area. Let's see. Okay, I have gear. Oh, you have to be premium? Oh my. That's so asinine. That is stupid. That just grinds my bubble, right? I need to find out. So it says cash out before, right? Let's go. I don't see it, right? Is it because the season's over? Granted, I'm broke as shit here. Here's our limited. Oh, here it is. That says account bound here, right? But that's just to upgrade it. But these are character bound, right? So I really don't like this, right? Because if I do it once, it should be done for all characters, in my opinion. So I really, really disagree with this. I think their logic is way off. They're unfortunately way off with everybody, and this is where a lot of games like Lost Ark have better MTXs in them. Um, can go a long ways, right? But anyways, till next time, y'all, be well, do well, and most of all, treat others well. There's stuff I like, but this battle pass stuff is really, really, really rubbing me in the wrong way, right? Like, if you have a dedicated character you want to level up, by all means do it. But if you're like me, you have multiple characters doing multiple things. And maybe I just need to really know what it is. And I'm not going to invest the money to get the KP up to do this just because it's going to be a really tight month next month. But anyways, till next time, be well, do well, and most importantly, treat others well now.